Custom wait times suck. I mean, I'm not surprised because he kind of is Bauer. At the end of the day, I'm doing what feels right for me and chasing down my dream.
You got your Tim Hortons too, or what?
Kidding me, Doug? What kind of establishment are you running here, Doug? It's 10 a.m. I'm ready for my skates. Let's go. Let's get on the horse. Excited. First skates in new 4 years. First skates in 4 years. CTE kicking in at its finest right there. Custom skates. It's personalized too. There we go. Look at these boots. Huge feet. It's like the most disappointing unboxing ever. There's only like 2 things in here. All right, put some gallons on.
You want me to do like a pimp my ride thing? You're definitely gonna be fast. Like, I don't even actually need to talk about all the bonus specs on your Ultrasonics that are gonna benefit your game. I can just do this. What's up, all of Trap subscribers? He's gonna be a better goalie now because of this. If that doesn't help, nothing will. I don't know how it's gonna be impacted now that you have a cowling on there. Basically, they created like a unibody outsole. So they took their carbon outsole, they put it all the way up onto the boot. You can see it here. I'll grab one off the wall just so you can see it easier. So again, you can see the outsole here comes right up onto the outside of the boot as well. What that does is create a lot of torsional stiffness. Again, I don't know how the cowling's gonna impact that.
We don't really care, to be honest.
Don't care. You've obviously had your cowling shaved, which is good too, because that's gonna, again, allow you to get a better angle of attack. All in all, a really good looking skate. We'll hook you up with some OV yellow laces. We got you, man. Okay. Don't worry about that.
Sick.
Asymmetrical toe cap, so you can zoom in on that, get a good look at that. Basically, it's gonna create negative space in there, or limit negative space, I should say, so your toes aren't moving at all when you're trying to push off. Again, just giving you that better fit throughout the entire boot.
You've been working out, you look good.
I haven't worked out in 4 months.
No.
Normally, Bauer recommends in a preheated oven, 2 to 3 minutes. We haven't had this oven on yet, so we're gonna go a little bit more than that. That's it, then we wait.
What are we gonna do until then? All right.
Going fishing. Oh wow, let's put that one back.
Social media manager Drew is just having a heyday watching this. This is probably the most exciting thing that happens around here all week.
Oh, this is good. Skates should be good to go by now. Looking good. Obviously, we've had them in the oven there, so they're nice and pliable. We're gonna get them on your feet now and mold them up.
Real Sports customer service is so great. You can get your skates tied by the manager himself. I can get used to this.
Sweet, man. If you stick around for more than a season, maybe they'll get somebody for you.
Try 2 weeks.
And I'm also just gonna create some pressure zones. And what I'm doing now is basically just making sure that we're getting lock in places that we want it. Again, this shouldn't be an issue with custom skates, but we always just want to make sure that we're doing everything we can.
Oh, these feel good. Put some pads on top.
So if we have both, I'll bring you the okay. Just to try out if you plan to.
That's like that.
The support I have in these right now.
If you want to shop where Trav shops, check us out at 750 Pembina Highway, where we will take care of you.
I have a nice time I'd like to show you, but we're going to pay some bills first. We're on a quick commercial break. Do our commercial and our sponsor for the video. Getting new gear is awesome, custom skates especially. But if there's one thing I'm seriously worried about these days, it's having my throat slit online by guys that are trying to take my confidential information and use it to their own benefit. Thanks to the folks at NordVPN, that will not happen anymore. NordVPN is a private network. The guys online that are trying to get your information, they're trying to scam you, they can't get into your information because the people at NordVPN are protecting you with their military-grade encryption services and thousands of servers worldwide. I'll be honest with you, I'm a new adopter of NordVPN. I used to think to myself all the time, why do you need a private browsing network? Since I started using it, it's super easy to connect and boom, just in a snap, you're on a network. You have thousands of networks across thousands of countries. I don't know if there is thousands of countries online, but I no longer have to worry about my information being compromised, and especially with going overseas to Sweden, a place that I'm not familiar with, I feel very confident and very comfortable with NordVPN protecting my personal data. You can too. When you go to the first link in the description at nordvpn.com/travelforothers, you can get a 2-year plan for $89 plus 1 month of free. We're basically giving it away. I love giving away free stuff, and this is no different. Again, you click the first link in the description and the promo code TRAVFORORDERS will save you the money. I'd like to thank the great folks at NordVPN for sponsoring yet another video and helping me pay my overdue rent somewhat on time. Back to the video that you came to see with the custom Bauer Ultrasonic jets.
I bet you he feels like a new man with those skates.
Having those new skates looking unreal.
It's about time. Hey, way to get back to your feet. You bit kind of quick.
You know what? I felt the strength of the skate, so I felt it do that. Okay, I'm getting into that post. Collar, still a little bit of discomfort. The collar, feet feel good. Wide butterfly feels good. There's no stress going from that, like where it bends in the ankle all the time.
Yeah, because you're not relying so much on your ankles, and then that's not putting strain on your hands or your hips and knees.
Ooh, got even a little bit of post rusting on there already.
Yeah.
Bauer rep said, quote, "You cannot put a cowling on a 2020 skate. It will not work." Okay, boomer. Kids at home, don't listen to anybody. They tell you you can't do something. You can put a cowling on a cowl-less skate. So I've had my Ultrasonic skates for about 5 skates now. These are, again, custom Bauer Ultrasonic skates, new for 2020. I ordered them back at the end of May, and here we are last couple days of August, believe it or not. And so it's almost 13 weeks in the custom wait time. And when I ordered them, I was quoted at, I believe, 4 to 6 weeks. I believe player or goal skates are all around 4 to 6 weeks when I ordered them. In fact, the Bauer took twice as long to get them to me. Got a little bit disappointing, especially at a price point when you're paying $1,000 for a custom set of true V8 skates. Bauer's, I believe mine were, and don't quote me on this, I believe they were $1,400 or $1,500 plus tax. And because it's Bauer, we're just going to round up. So we're going to say that I paid $2,000 for these. So for $2,000 to be waiting 13 weeks on a custom goal skate, kind of disappointing. Would have liked to have them a little bit sooner, especially the fact that I leave for Sweden in like a day from now. So I could have potentially been going to Sweden without my skates that I ordered back at the end of May. And as far as the custom ordering process goes, I wanted to order these when they released end of March, beginning of April. Bauer pushed back the custom ultrasonic skate program to almost the end of June, or sorry, beginning of June, end of May. So I had to put the order in then. So this was the soonest that I could put the order in. This actually might be one of the first custom ultrasonic skates at retail level delivered to somebody, because I ordered mine right after COVID struck and the retail shops opened. A day or two later, I went through my order. And so this is a Bauer Ultrasonic custom skate. I asked specifically for the holders not to be shipped. Wanted to save a couple bucks and I didn't need the holders, but Bauer shipped them with them anyway. And I was told specifically by the Bauer reps, you cannot put a cowling, which is this white thing, on a 2020 goal skate. So Ultrasonic Vapor 2X Pro can't put a cowling. The toe cap's too big. It won't form. It won't fit. There's a cowling on this goal skate. So don't listen to the Bauer reps when they tell you can't put a cowling on a cowling skate. The reason why I wanted the cowling on the skate, True sent me 2 sets of 2-piece skates, I think 2 to 3 years ago. And I went through 2 sets. Both of them I wasn't a big fan of. 1, because of durability. 2, because I just found that with the 2-piece skates, they're pitched a little bit more forward. I was more forward on my knees. And I found a lot of stress going through all my joints and ligaments. And I found with the cowling, a little bit lower to the ice, finding the RVH, I get way better post seal when I'm transitioning from post to post with the toe cap. And on top of that, because they're more neutral pitch, there's not as much stress going through my hips, knees, and ankles. So for those reasons, I really enjoy it. A lot of the 2-piece skates are now 4mm blades. I like 3mm, which is what the Bauer Vertex cowlings are. So for those reasons, That is why I got the Vertex cowling put on, and it's also why I have 12 sets of Vertex cowlings behind me. If anybody needs a size 11 3mm Vertex cowling, I probably have everyone left in the world. So if you need one, I know a guy who can sell them to you for probably double the price of a retail one. As far as the rest of the custom specs go, everything is stock. The boot is stock. You have the option for a vapor liner, and originally I wanted to get the vapor almost like a leather liner, but I was told that the ultrasonic liner would be better fit for my games. That's what I got. I have no idea what the differences in all the tongues are. They have like 6 different tongues or 5 different tongues. Give me the stock Bauer tongue, and so far it feels pretty good. It's comfortable. There's no lace bite, which I really like, and especially the custom name up top, my last name. I thought that looks really sharp. Yeah, the stitch logos and the stitch print on the VH True skates is nice. I will say, have my last name on top of the skate on the tongue. Looks pretty good. As far as the actual skate goes, I think the skate looks awesome. Bauer logos pop, which is awesome. And I think too, having the Supreme logos on the side, hopefully you can see that. You get a little Supreme logo right over here. That looks awesome. And you have it on the other side too, where I shaved down the cowling. Also, I want to give a quick thanks to the guys at the hockey shop, Source for Sports in BC. I sent them all my cowling. Shaving down cowlings, especially on a skate where you're not supposed to have a cowling, is a little bit tricky for process. So I sent it to the guys, Cam and Cecil. They did a great job. They shaved down every cowling just like this. So thanks to those guys for doing that. And the guys at Royal Sports obviously fulfilled the order and they put the cowlings on. When I got my VH True skates, which is these guys right here, these are almost 4 years, actually they are 4 years old now. When I got them, I'd say my first 10 to 12 ice times were an absolute nightmare. They were so stiff. I never had a custom skate before and I didn't understand the concept of a no wiggle room skate. There's no negative space. My feet are totally dialed in. And so those first 10 to 12 skates were terrible because they were so stiff. My feet didn't feel very comfortable in them, but after those 10 to 12 skates, everything kind of loosened up a little bit. It got a touch softer. My feet got dialed in and used to what the skates were supposed to be like, as well as the skate conforming a little bit to my foot. I'm hoping the same thing's going to be happening here because in my 5 skates that I've had so far with these skates, I got crazy amount of pain right in here, and I'm being told by some people on Instagram that's the Bauer bump. I don't know if that's an actual thing or not, but right around here, which is also where a lot of support wasn't on my True skates. So there's no support here, but brand new skates, obviously they have a lot of support. And also on the inside of the foot, almost all on the entire inside of the feet, I'm finding a lot of discomfort and pain so far. I really am hoping that it's just discomfort and my feet getting used to the skates and the skates breaking in. As far as the actual performance of the skate goes, I don't feel any discomfort when I'm moving around. When I'm walking the skates in the hallways or if I'm just standing on the ice, my feet are very uncomfortable in this area and on the outside of the ball of the ankle. But when I'm in the crease, when I'm moving, T-push, shuffle, butterfly slide, butterfly backside push, whatever the case may be, I feel very comfortable. I feel very powerful. Zach touched a little bit on it at the store, but they have a new foot bed. I think it's this piece right here that kind of overlaps. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. It gives you more power in your pushes. There's not as much give as the skate bends in. So I absolutely feel that. It's great. As far as the toe cap protection, I don't know if it's because of the cowling, but I do still feel vibrations of pucks coming off the toe, but that's my own personal problem. I wanted the cowling on. That's one of the downsides of having it. As far as the style perspective, these things look freaking awesome. I think they look way better. Having the Lundy loop actually stitched in and to have it not be like a piece of leather that's going to come off, great quality, great craftsmanship right there, Bauer. That's something you probably never thought you'd hear on the channel. That looks really sharp. Supreme logo on the back, that looks awesome too. Bauer logos on the side, Ultrasonic on the side, the Supreme on the side. Everything looks tip top. I want to talk about price for a second because when you're ordering a retail skate, you're spending $800, $900, maybe $1,000. When you're ordering a custom True skate, you're spending probably close to $1,000, maybe $1,200 bucks. CCM, I believe, is in the same ballpark. These, and keep in mind, I paid when I ordered them. I didn't pay when I picked them up. I like to pay my bills in advance. When I bought these were $1,400 or $1,500, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but let's just say $1,500 plus tax. You factor in tax, we're looking $1,700, almost $1,800. So let's just round up $2,000. Am I getting $2,000 worth? Absolutely not. I don't think any skate is worth $2,000, especially when you can buy the retail version for $800 plus tax. So you spend an extra $1,000, get it dialed in a little bit, maybe get your name on it. I think the prices are absolutely astronomical as far as equipment goes. I know I'm not the only one out there who has really wacky feet as far as like the shape of my feet, the width, the construction of my feet. When custom skates that accommodate those issues are so expensive, it's almost gouging the market as far as we're going to charge you as much as we want, whether you like it or not, because you're going to order these skates because you can't fit into a regular skate. So as far as my actual feedback of the skates go, I'm very happy. They're performing very good. They feel good. They look great. Yeah, custom wait time sucked, and I mean, I'm not surprised because it kind of is Bauer. Am I happy? Yes. Would I recommend them? I don't know. I've used Bauer skates my entire life. From when I first put on pads at 10 years old up until now, I've had one set of skates in my lifetime that were not Bauer, and it was these skates. For those asking, why did you choose Ultrasonic? I was fitted for an Ultrasonic skate. I was a Supreme style fit for a skate, so that's why I got the Ultrasonic. And new video material, you probably watched this review because you want to know, should you buy Ultrasonic skates or not? Would I recommend Ultrasonic? Would I recommend Vapor? I don't know. I haven't been using Bauer skates in almost 4 years, so I will say I'm happy with the skates so far. There's no durability issues. If there was durability issues after 5 skates, we may have a bigger issue to talk about that, but that'll be in a future video. I'm excited to see how they last. I'm finally happy to have skates that support me, and that's basically where the review ends. If you like video reviews like these, I don't do gear reviews super often, but hit that subscribe button, you'll get a notification from the next gear review goes up. If you want to see some cool vlogs from my pro season in Sweden coming up, hit the subscribe button as well. Lots of hockey vlogs from the pro season, practices, games, workouts, making meals. My roommate and I are going to be having a good time this year, so if you like those videos, hit the subscribe button, and that'll conclude today's video. Hope to see you in the next one. are ready.
These skates are going to be ready before we're done this.
You'll probably get a bit more power into the ice.
So I normally have like 2 speeds, slow and like not as slow.
Okay.
We're cutting that from the video.
Not a good model.